Tom and Sam from Cultaholic.com. I'm in my NXT formal attire. I'm off to a state dinner after this. I think you're having a lovely Thursday, Sam.
Yeah, just got a lot of work to do. Just got to crack on with it.
He's a busy boy.
Yeah.
Busy boy. Let's do some busy news. A WWE Smackdown star makes his in-ring return. We have an update on Tyson Fury's possible return to the WWE. And an NXT star makes a surprise return last night. More on that in a bit. So you may have seen that yesterday WWE had a moving party down in there London to celebrate the launch of BT Sport. And at that party, they had a wrestling show. Like a cheeky guest-only wrestling show.
Yeah, so they're sort of making a very big deal about it. I mean, it is a huge deal. WWE have historically always been tied to Sky in the UK. That relationship came to an end. They're now moving to BT, which is a bit of a weird one because BT's in much less homes, but they're making a very big song and dance about it. Bigger than anything I think Sky have done in quite some time. There was like an Undertaker hearse parked up in central London. There was a bus going around all day with WWE superstars on it. There was all sorts of stuff.
Adam Pacitti and Jack the Jobber were there as well, and you'll hear and see some of the things they got up to on the Cultaholic channel forthcoming. One of the main things that happened in wrestling was the in-ring return of Sheamus.
It's about time.
Yeah, he's been kicking back for a little bit. So it was at this show where they had just a couple of exhibition matches in a very small private hall. One of said exhibition matches was Andrade versus Sheamus, which was lovely to see. There's a little clip of it on WWE UK's Twitter right now. Sheamus looking in great form. I'm excited to see Sheamus back in the ring proper.
Well, this is the thing, is like he's returned to the ring, but
this is like a tune-up, isn't it?
Yeah, so when's he going to turn back up on SmackDown? Because all we've had so far on SmackDown is about 8 weeks of I'm coming back, and I don't like how everybody's short now since I left. And it's just bring him back, make him like a featured player, because that's where he deserves to be. So I'm hoping that this is just sort of, you know, the warm-up for tomorrow's SmackDown. Hopefully Sheamus will be back and kicking ass as usual. But yeah, it's an interesting little thing they did though. Yeah, as you said, it was like it was in, I think, BBC Studios, and it was all just sort of by invite only, I think.
It was really, really lovely. I'm expecting big things from him when he comes back, because the reason that Drew McIntyre on Raw got himself such a big over win on Raw is partly because of this BT Sport deal. Like, they're keen to establish British performers on WWE television, hence why Drew McIntyre is now like in a pole position to win the Royal Rumble. Possibly the same thing for Sheamus, obviously being Irish. It's all still counts in the world, so I think it'd be exciting to see like him do more stuff. Nikki Cross was there yesterday as well, and she was put in a great match against Charlotte Flair. Sheamus hopefully returning to the ring tomorrow on SmackDown. All the things crossed. Possibly one of my favourite stories, and not even the worst story of the week for Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling has been banned from Twitch. So.
Yes, yeah, I saw this a little bit earlier on. It's a bit mental. The rumour is that it's the Rob Van Dam vignettes, which have been a little bit raunchy. They've been a little bit near the knuckle.
I don't know what it was about the alleged menage a trois this week featuring scantily clad ladies fawning over Rob Van Dam that upset Twitch so much.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the smartest thing to maybe allow that to go out just on Twitch without any sort of censorship, but, you know, it's going to generate buzz. I don't think they've been permanently banned. So
it's not a perma-ban.
I don't think so. It just seems like they've just been suspended, maybe, or if it is a ban, I can't see it lasting forever, because they do a lot of business through Twitch, don't they? So
they changed the perception of Twitch quite a bit, because when Impact announced they were going onto Twitch, I was like, isn't that not where gamers live? Like, isn't that where like Ashley Roboto plays a whole load of games and stuff?
Yeah, but I think they worked with Twitch. Twitch were looking to sort of branch out and diversify their output a little bit, I think so.
Yeah. Could you see other wrestling promotions doing more stuff on Twitch? Obviously, Impact does a lot at the moment. It seems like a good way of, sort of a low way of getting into iPay-per-view models, perhaps.
I don't know what it is. For me personally, like the fact it's on Twitch is, while it's super convenient, it's an inconvenience.
Yeah.
Why isn't it on YouTube? Like, so that's sort of my mentality, which is why it's sort of, I guess, that's all on me as well, by the way. It's there on Twitch, and it's great. I do occasionally watch it on Twitch, but it's the laziness of having to go to Twitch and load it up. That's why I think like a lot of people will stick to their own services maybe, or stick to YouTube. But I think if Twitch are willing to work with more companies, I think it could definitely become a hub for wrestling. I'm surprised that more like smaller promotions haven't started following in Impact's footsteps, though.
There seems to be something to be said there, but obviously, if you watch Impact through Twitch, sorry, you're not for a bit. not until
for a little. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, put it on Bebo maybe.
Yeah.
Start broadcasting on MySpace. They've got a GeoCities page they're not used in ages. They can put it on there. So WWE have been chatting away about a Cain Velasquez return. Cain Velasquez commented on it. See the previous news video. But the other sort of feature attraction that has been in the mix as well lately is Tyson Fury. Triple H was asked in an interview about the WWE's relationship with Tyson Fury and what's coming next. Fan of Tyson Fury?
If they keep paying him, then fine, whatever.
That means no.
Yeah, like personal thoughts aside, I think he is a draw, and he is somebody that got a lot of eyes on the product. I just don't think it was for the right reasons. If you look back at like BBC Sport reporting on WWE, that's cool, right? BBC Sport reporting on WWE, except it was all mainly just, oh, this is so fake. Oh my God, they're paying him this much money, and it's one thing to sort of have that buzz, but it's when the buzz doesn't sort of go the right way, and all the comments are like, Britain first people underneath just going like, oh, this is fake. Yeah. He's not even hitting him.
There's quite a lot of that.
Yeah, it's that sort of thing. Like, so I'm always sort of mixed bag with like other sports people coming in, particularly in Britain, because there's such a stigma around pro wrestling. I don't know why, but like, yeah, it's always a mixed bag, but he is a draw.
He is indeed. So on the subject of whether he will come back, Triple H said the door is very much open to work together again. He's very aware that Tyson Fury's got a fight coming up against Wilder next month, so the focus for Tyson's on there. Triple H went on to say the entertainment side of it, the showmanship side of it, is in front of him. So I think he would love to do something more with us. He'd love to do a bigger thing. I think he understands the entertainment value. He certainly has the feel of a sports entertainer about him.
Yeah.
He really does.
Or the man that's laughing all the way to the bank.
It's true. It is true. You can afford those lovely suits that way. I want more of them on the telly, if nothing else. More suits like that. And finally, Kacy Catanzaro, who was conspicuous by her absence from NXT for a long time. There were
rumours that she'd left, that she'd quit, that she'd maybe been injured to the point where she couldn't work. There was every conceivable rumour was just flying around.
The rumours of her demise from the wrestling world are very exaggerated because she turned up in NXT last night. One of many surprises on NXT last night. She was a part of the Women's #1 Contendership Battle Royal and got a massive reaction from Full Sail.
Yeah, she was like a Full Sail fan favourite. She's very, very athletic in ring. She's got a very unique style of offense. So I'm glad she's back. I was quite upset when it was like she's gone. That's it. I was like, like that was going to be a huge star there.
Well, but we thought like that's it, she's done. But even her partner Ricochet was under that impression. He spoke to Sports Illustrated back in September and said that she's very family orientated these days. So she's not entirely sure whether or not a wrestling career is right for her. And she turned up last night. She was in great form, great showing in the match. And of course, the one thing I love about Kacy Catanzaro is that in a match like that, she's very much like the women's division's Kofi Kingston, in the sense that there'll always be some really fun spot where there's a bit where she does a flip over the top of I believe Deonna Purrazzo. Don't quote me on that. I'll give you the right answer in graded. And she manages to sort of skin the cat over the back of somebody else. Yeah. It just looked phenomenal. If this is the start of a full-time return for her, I would be very, very happy indeed. We also saw Mercedes Martinez return to NXT last night. Yep. Now she's fully fledged.
Debut in NXT, right?
She'd done a few bits before, but this is her first time as a fully fledged
member of the roster.
Which was great to see. Shotzi Blackheart made her appearance on NXT last night. She looked great. Big moment from her, which we can talk about in graded as well. It was full of surprises, NXT last night. I really loved it, but my favourite was seeing Kacy Catanzaro back. Would you reckon Women's Championship if she sticks around?
I think it's NXT seems to be in this loop of find the hardest possible woman, then find a woman harder, and then she comes in and takes the title. And now that's going to be Mercedes Martinez's trajectory, I think. She's going to come in and take it off Rhea. But you can't just keep rehashing that thing. So I think hopefully we can get like a big underdog upset victory, and especially if they are going to push Kacy, it'd be great.
Oh, that'd be happy days indeed. NXT graded a little bit later on the Cultaholic YouTube channel. We'll break down everything that went on, and as we said, with Adam and Jack now back from their BT Sport-based adventure, expect stuff from them. Anything you want to plug?
Nah.
Plug City?
Nah.
Doing Smackdown on Saturday?
Yeah, it's the same as every week, isn't it?
Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Have a great Thursday. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/Cultaholic. Lastly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.